Okay, yeah. Let me run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Go for it.
no
Yeah.
worries. Riley, we have to make a plan here. Just me and you now.
All right.
So, when Matt comes back,
Yep.
which let's be honest, we're probably going to have to save him from our own war camps here in the US.
Probably.
Because he's going to stand up against the racism.
Yep.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Can we both make a pact right now that we both just beat on him for a little bit?
100%. I'm in.
We were talking about this in DMs, and he's just like, they're gonna hate me so much.
He wasn't wrong.
Yeah. Not wrong at all.
The fourth one is gonna be the most brutal. I'm looking forward to that one.
I literally got a little bit nauseous during that last one.
I'd understand if he was like, how did you and your team attack the Japanese? Then it'd be fair. Then he could mention us. But
that's the fourth one. That's the fourth one.
Oh, he's gonna hog all the glory. He's gonna hog all the glory. He couldn't save himself from a prisoner of war camp. We had to do that.
He followed a squirrel into the woods.
We followed a squirrel into the woods. He did next to nothing when we invaded the fucking
next to nothing.
Factory.
He did fuck all.
The only thing he did was heal the world after the shadow monster died.
He took down a bunch of zeros with some pretty good arrow magical shots.
That doesn't matter. What matters is that we didn't get credit.
You haven't gotten credit yet.
Honestly, I don't want to.
He's going to slander us. He's going to slander us, right? And he's going to say, "Oh, they were in the background while I was taking the forefront." I know what it's like because I know what these army things about. He's the golden boy of America now.
I was a prisoner of war. I met a girlfriend at a POW camp, and now I make my friend's babysitter for me. Yeah, exactly.
I'm actually gonna beat him fully physically. Rex is gonna beat him up.
Cordelia will guard the door.
God,
she will not let it be unlocked.
Last time on the Multiverse Collective, I went to investigate some strange readings in the ruins. Next thing I know, I get attacked by these weird robots, then find myself falling through a rip in reality. I come out on the other side and there's this pristine-looking Zord coming at me like a freight train. We fought, but it turns out he was a friendly guy named Rex, serving under the command of Captain Cordelia Cunningham. She reminds me of Harriet. Turns out it's 1943, but not my 1943. There's no machine empire. Instead, they have this loser artist in Germany that decided a breakup was a good reason for a genocidal crash out. I can feel the grid like I haven't in years, surging all around me, and I can feel them like they're right beside me again. I'm still not sure what's gonna happen, but they're letting me take a shower and we'll work from there in the morning. God, a real shower.
The Multiverse Collective.
So we find ourselves with everybody sitting around a table in the diner car. Declan has been freshly bathed, clean clothes, much less smelly for the first time in years.
I don't think he even knew how bad he smelled until suddenly there was soap nearby.
Yeah, I think the pants probably stood up by themselves when you took them off.
Yeah, that's how he gets into them.
I put my pants on both legs at a time.
Oof.
He just jumps out of the top of the Zord.
Do you feel better? Declan, was it? Declan over?
Yeah.
Do you feel better now you've showered, shaved,
wow,
slept, eaten?
Oh, that is fair. He would have shaved too, probably, because that scruff has definitely been working for years. Yeah, thank you so much.
It's cool. It's cool.
I really don't have a lot of amenities where I stay.
Well,
which is the box on the side of my I almost said Esther of my Zord.
Okay.
Zord. You call it a Zord? Cordelia is taking frantic notes.
Yeah. So yours is powered by
me.
Heart drives.
This. And like Rex opens his like what did I say he was wearing again? Like his flight suit.
Yeah, flight suit.
Like, and you just see like a coal engine embedded into Rex's chest.
Okay, yeah, mine's powered by, and he's going to take the buckle off of the belt and show the morpher, and there's going to be a cracked coin inside it.
Declan, you notice the coin isn't as cracked. It's not fully repaired, but it seems to be fixing itself.
Immediately, give me a second, and just takes all the parts and just dumps a thing of broken coins on the table.
Yeah, I think they're still broken for the most part, but
he's just going to look at them and then look back at his own, and then sweep them back into the bag as quickly as he dumped them out. Sorry.
Yes, Rex, you're raising your hand.
I am raising my hand.
I'm also raising my hand.
So, you know when me and Hooper went through like the galactic walkway?
Yeah.
Like when he was showing me all these other worlds, I looked at Murphy and into like the Perth.
You did.
Will I have seen a ranger symbol similar to that? Because I know what the Perth looks like on the inside, but
maybe.
Can I roll to see?
Yeah, I said let's. Because if I remember correctly, most of our like Murphy doesn't have
yours is
a
like a
morpher
necklace.
Like that. It's a necklace.
Like, Riley's and Matt's are like actual designs on them.
Yeah,
and I feel like they'd be homages to all the.
Yeah, so let's roll we'll call it a no.
My worst stat.
I say the one time you get to roll with a negative.
That's a 9.
I think you do get a sense of like you've seen the symbol somewhere. I don't think you can place it though.
Okay.
What is the symbol?
If it's Declan Oliver, it's the Dragon Zord symbol.
Yeah, it's the Dragon Zord.
Okay.
Which is
coin.
Like the paw print of a dragon.
That was nice.
Cordelia, you were raising your hand at
No,
one point?
that was actually my exact question.
Don't test me on my Power Rangers, because he's Drakon, and Drakon has the same.
You say the word coin, and something inside of me triggers, and I have to ask a follow-up question just to make sure.
You can't best me on my my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers knowledge. And he's still green, which is the confusing part, because that means he's still technically. This is obviously not.
He's also in 1967.
Yeah,
1978.
78, whatever.
He was
There
green.
were a lot of years we threw around.
He was green when he was made by Rita Repulsa, and then he turned into the White Ranger. So it means he still technically could be corrupted by Rita Repulsa in this eventuality. I'm just thinking out loud here.
Look, I'm just so happy that I got to see that reaction from you, because as I was looking through and I saw the adrift, the first thing that came into my mind was, there's a Power Ranger show. I could be a Power Ranger. A Zord's just a mech.
Yes.
Okay, so while Declan's looking at all these coins, Rex is just going to be sort of like scratching his head, like thinking about where he might have. He recognizes the thing, and he goes, "Those look kind of familiar."
Wait, they do? And Declan's just going to he's shoving them back in the bag and putting the bag back into a pocket. You've seen them?
I feel like I've seen something similar.
Here.
I'm gonna look over to Cordelia. do I have clearance to talk about you know who?
Oh, yeah.
You can say no if you want. I'm
no.
Okay.
I think
get ready for.
Given what's happening right now, I think it's only appropriate that we also show our full hand.
Okay. Get ready for the ride of your life, Declan, because this is going to be wild. So, do you want this full story from the beginning so you can get a bit of backstory, or do you want the abridged version?
Whichever, probably the full version. I don't.
Okay.
I'm still very confused.
Kyle, I have a question for you.
What's up?
We talked about this key previously on messages,
Yeah.
and I said I never got rid of it.
Okay.
Can I pull it out, or is it just like...
Yeah, I mean, yes, on your
Okay.
person.
So, I like reach into my boot, because that's where I kept it last time, and pull out this key. This is like a really old key. You like look at it, and it's like from like, I don't know, like fucking 400 years old or some shit, I don't know. And I put it on the table, and I'll be like, so, when we were in Japan, some girl called Texas Adams fell from the sky or somewhere, and she said that she had a vision when she touched this key, and my God spoke to her saying I needed the key. So I took the key, and then it was sort of like the Lord of the Rings, where it talks to you when you hold it, and it's like, ooh, secrets. And then I
What a
died
reference.
almost, like at one point, and then I went into this weird, introspective, should I say, mental realm, and I met my God properly for the first time. It was all just like sort of jumbled talks and shit like that, and he showed me all these different realms that are all connected, and he was like, I can help you save your world if you set me free, blah 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 blah. So I set him free. Now he lives in my body, and then he saved my life, and I absorbed that shadow energy shit for the first time, and it felt really good, and it still feels really
You
good.
can't
And
tell
then
people that part. You sound like a reefer head.
Oh,
And then this rift opened, and we fought this shadow monster, and then we closed the rift closed when the big guy came and shot it, and then we came here, and then we seen another rift, and now we're here, and we fought like yesterday. But yeah, in that realm thing, there was like a cowboy who had a really weird voice. There was a small girl with an I'm with stupid shirt on.
I forgot about that.
And there was a young scrawny young boy who sat in a chair of I don't know what it was. It was like a big white room with consoles and shit in it. And yeah, and then there was all this other shit like people who have cards in the heart and shit like that, and
cards in their hearts?
I don't know, man. I asked Hooper to find out where you're from when you got here, just to see if we can get you some help.
I have so many questions.
You're the only one.
First, you met your god?
Yeah. So he's called Hooper.
Okay.
And he-
never heard of Hoopa.
Did he tell me where he was from?
I'm not sure. I don't
I
remember.
can't remember.
I
It's
don't
been
think
so
so.
long since we.
I don't
did
think.
that.
Let's say no.
He's from I don't think he's from here. I think he's from a different place, like you. But he speaks to me through the weave.
And he's in your head.
He shares my brain, yes.
It's complicated.
It is complicated. It's like a really bad cohabitative relationship. I get every day, and then he gets all the fun moments.
Okay, also, what is the Lord of the Rings?
Valid question. He keeps making this reference.
Wait, you said 30 years ago. You're from like 1978?
I am from 1978,
Wait,
yes.
what year were you born in?
So 30 years ago-ish. He looks like 30s, so I'm going to say
we
like...
actually can do this math.
1953.
Okay, so he's like
Fuck.
10. So
Did I do the math right?
He's not born
So-
yet.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, I'm not good at math. I had to second guess myself.
the invasion had already hadn't started yet. So Lord of the Rings should have been out because oh no, yeah, no, The Hobbit would have been out for you, not the Lord of the Rings.
Hobbit?
Yeah, so not to brag, but when I was part of the British military, I met J.R.R. Tolkien and got an early copy of The Lord of the Rings. It's very unfinished still, but he brought out another book in 19...
We're going real deep on a book.
Real deep.
in 1937, on September 21st, he released The Hobbit, which should...
Rex has the date.
And he calls Ace the fanboy that would know the Power Ranger.
Hey, this is the one nerdy thing I've got.
Rex has a very specific set of interests, and it's violence and Lord of the Rings, not necessarily in that order.
Yeah, see? Cordelia knows. Yeah, so The Hobbit, you should have had The Hobbit, right?
I don't know if that exists in his
Don't make me do it.
world.
Don't make me do it. I'll go into my room right now and pull that book out.
Rex. That's a colossal book. Declan, I'm so sorry about this.
Fine.
I'm sure this must be incredibly traumatic.
So it's a book.
It's a book.
Okay. We'll leave it at that.
Next question.
Okay. Going back to what you guys were saying before, you're fighting other humans.
Yep.
Yes.
Because some dude in Germany got pissed off because his art wasn't worth a shit and a girl broke up with him.
It's a lot more complicated than how Rex described it.
That is the very bare minimum understanding you need. He did also write a book.
In prison.
I'm just saying, he did write
Bad
a book.
Book's like
really bad book.
a huge part of what drives everything here.
What books?
No.
No.
Most people
Violence is
don't
what drives
care.
things.
Yeah, it's mostly about violence.
See, violence we had
Violence
for
and
a
money.
very
And real
long
estate.
time.
Because this whole World War started because Germany invaded like every country surrounding them. And then they tried to invade the UK. And we said no. And fought back. And then we were fighting with some allies for like 5 years.
Okay, but wait, I'm confused.
And
The
then-
United States still exists in your world, even though I'm trying to figure out where the split happened.
The remnants of it.
Okay.
Things
Remnants.
weren't great where I left.
Okay.
What did the aliens want?
Earth.
Is there some...
The first time they came in. I assume, would I know the history of everything before me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Machine Empire came in 1914, and that was the first World War for us.
Oh, we just fought
Yes, we
Germany.
did.
Yeah, ours was
technically
just
have a
more
second.
Germans.
Yeah. What happened in Germany in your world?
A lot. They just...
See, the First World War was very different. So,
well, there was like
Archduke
Franz
Ferdinand
Ferdinand
got murdered. Yeah, got murdered, and that just started a whole thing off. It was an assassination plot that went wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And essentially just a lot of smaller regional conflicts spiraling into one larger overarching conflict.
But we did play football at Christmas every year
Aw, that's
with
so
the
sweet.
opposing team.
Yeah, I mean, there was like mustard gas, all sorts of fun stuff, a lot of like trench foot problems.
Yeah. And then the weave was discovered like a couple of years before that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's around in line when the grid manifested our coins originally.
The grid manifested your coins. Rex, are we sure this isn't
Yes,
just like a schizophrenic?
I think it is. I think we may have just saved Ace from a different world.
We might have.
Yeah, so my powers and my Zord's power comes from something called the morphing grid. It's what powers the coin.
Oh, I've heard of the morphing grid.
You have.
You've heard
You
of
have?
Morphin Grid?
I have. Who
The Morphin Grid?
Hooper mentioned this shit. He said all these worlds that you show me are intrinsically connected through different forces. We call it the weave. Some worlds call it the morphing grid. Some call them demons or demon worship shit. What was the other one? Pokemon? Was it Pokemon?
I think so, yeah.
Whatever fucking Pokemon is. That was the fourth one he said.
I don't think you mentioned Pokemon in that one.
It's been so
Oh,
long since
I think you mentioned Pokemon when you were talking about the Charybdis portion, but not
Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
it's still relevant, but I don't know what the power source was for the Norsino one, because you told me like
I think it was
all
just
four.
beings. I think it was just like beasts of power.
Yeah,
So I don't know
that was
exactly
it. That
what
was
I
it. That
used.
was it.
Yeah, so the morphing grid is intrinsically connected to our universe as well as other universes. We call it the weave. You said it was like 1911 when the morphing grid. 1912.
1914 is when they invaded, and yeah, shortly after that's when the coins manifested the first time.
Okay, and then we do have. That's the wrong thing. Here it was. In 1919, we discovered. Albert Einstein discovered the weave. Do you have Albert Einstein? Is he a person on your planet, in your world?
I don't think you'd know if he was.
I was going to say, I don't think I would know. No clue.
German dude, wild hair.
Yeah, wild hair.
Maybe someone in the mocked Krieger would know, but not me.
Oh, God.
But so you guys have been fighting each other since then.
No, we had a break. So the Great War was like 1914 to 1918. And then we had like a nice 20-ish year break.
Yeah.
Like 19-year break. And then in 1937, Adolf Hitler started being a bitch and took over Germany and invaded Poland and France and Belgium. And then, like 6 years later, here we are. Now the Americans have joined the fight.
Yeah, very different. We fought back and took back the Earth from the Machine Empire.
Okay.
And then, like you, we had a few decades where we were able to rebuild and everything, but we've been working together all of that time.
See, you had like this out-of-planet extraterrestrial invasion where you have to come together.
Yeah.
We had an internal conflict with other humans each time.
How can you handle that?
Violence.
I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how these
But
handle it. I just go
against
crazy.
Other people.
Yeah, we kill them.
It's
Typically.
a
Not
dog
always.
eat dog world.
Sometimes they get taken as prisoners. Prisoners of war,
Yeah.
technically.
Like the German guy.
Don't fucking
No.
mention prisoner of war.
He's not a prisoner of war.
Oh, like the guy I heard about on that radio
Yeah.
station while I showered.
Declan, let me tell you something about that little prick, right? Right? He tried giving up everything. He was ready to tell everybody everything. And then me and Cordelia here, we came in and saved the fucking day while he was sat there with his hands between his ass cheeks, right?
Yeah, he went
But
in.
he said that he
followed
fought back
He
and-
followed a fucking squirrel into the wood. Because he was pouting.
Swear to God, Declan, if you ever meet that guy, I'm going to beat the shit out of him in front of you just so you can see how much of a pussy he is. And you know what?
Why do they have him on the radio?
Because he's American. Imagine if I was there.
That reaches under the table and slowly picks the radio up and goes, I think he's on again, actually.
God.
We are back with the hero of the Pacific, Ace Randolph. Ace, you are being commended the Purple Heart for the injuries you sustained in combat. Can you tell us about what happened?
Oh my
First
God.
of all, I would like to thank my generals, my commanding officers, and the entire U.S. military for what an honor it is. It is truly an incredible opportunity to serve. That being said, the military life isn't the best. We were there on the beaches. I was surrounded, away from my teammates, solo, me and my Master Hyperion. There was about 6 or 7 Japanese Asters. Of course, they can't hold a candle to what we can do here in the States, but when it's 6-on-1, you're going to get some injuries. I was taking them on, and one of them fought dirty, got me right in the back, and stuck a sword right next to my hard drive. But luckily, myself and Hyperion, we were able to come out of it mostly unscathed, and we were able to win the rest of the battle for the U.S. military so that we could make a beachhead.
Got his arm ripped off. He cried like a bitch.
Oh, my God.
Cordelia.
No, Rex, I'm angry this time. Let me be angry.
So,
It's a lie. All of that was a lie, Declan.
But okay,
My poor neighbors. Sorry, everyone.
I had such a bad idea then.
does your news lie a lot?
The Americans do.
It's called propaganda.
And it's not really news. That's just like they're trying to sell war bonds, and they chose like the least
What is
enthusiastic.
a war bond?
So every bond you buy puts a bullet in the barrel of your best man's gun.
Yeah.
Is that the right slogan?
No, that was
That's
Every
spot
bond you
on.
buy is
That
a
was-
bullet in the barrel of your best man's gun.
That was
yeah.
great.
So every bond they buy puts a bullet in the Foxcatcher.
Yeah, it does take
Still
a lot
hate
of
calling
war
it a
bonds to
Foxcatcher.
fund the Foxcatcher. I'm not going to lie. My ammo is
Is a
incredibly
Foxcatcher
expensive.
another Aster?
Oh, no.
Oh no, that's like a mega tank.
She's a machine of war. She's truly a beauty.
When we get to Angel
Okay.
Grove, you'll probably get to see her.
Yes.
Wait, okay, so much is happening at once. Are you attacking Angel Grove?
No.
No.
We're going to investigate Angel Grove. Right.
Why?
I don't fucking know.
Nobody really tells
I just
us
follow orders, my
anything.
guy. Speak to the captain.
I'm following orders.
You would remember that there's a
There's a portal, I think.
yes, there's
Like,
there's
very
you're
similar-
going to investigate a power signature there. That's
There's like
started.
that thing you fell through. There's like something very similar, like energy signature wise, in the vicinity of Angel Grove.
So I could use that to get home.
Potentially.
No.
I wouldn't recommend it. They've led to some...
Bad things generally live on
bad
the other
things
side.
generally come out of those. I mean, you're more than welcome to try. You're not...
I just came out of those.
And we thought you were bad.
We thought you
At
were
first.
bad. Yeah. I don't...
Those weird things that were all over me, those were
Zeros, yeah.
Zeros?
Uh,
Oh my god, my food's here. 1 second. I'll be back in 45 seconds. It's right here.
I'll explain, Cordelia. Don't worry. You go to the toilet. Yeah. Zeros are machines made by the Germans and the Japanese and the Russians and the Italians, which are like basically mini versions of what we have, that are just like foot soldiers. Basically, they're just infantry, disposable pawns for the
Putties.
yeah, whatever a putty is. They're basically disposable minions that they attack us with before their big guns get to where we are.
Definitely putties, yeah. We had something similar. They weren't that large.
They're not hard to defeat.
Yeah, there were a lot of them in the crater.
So putting 2 and 2 together here, you have zeros and we have zeros, and they both
don't have zeros.
So they both intrinsically have the same energy.
So our zeros found their way to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And they have the same energy signature that ours do.
That's the energy that was in the portal, the hole. That's new. That's not something.
We've only seen it once or twice ourselves.
Yeah, that it was enough that it popped up on my radar as soon as I saw it, but that's not something Rita and her people use or Zed used.
Huh.
Oh,
Did you just hit your elbow again?
no, my shoulder just clicked in the worst possible direction it could possibly get. We call that, as far as I'm aware, it's called shadow energy.
Yes, that's the name that the United States government has been working with as well.
So they're not very creative.
No, we prefer descriptive
I
terms.
think that's what it's called elsewhere as well. That's what I got told by Hooper. It was called shadow energy. So. While we're having this conversation, I'm going to be checking back with Hooper and just be like, did you figure anything out in the whole 24 hours that I left you thinking where this guy's from?
Not yet.
He's similar to one of those places you showed me, those coins.
Maybe if I could get a look at one of those coins.
Hey, Declan.
Yeah.
Can you show me one of those coins? Because I may be able to get you home.
His hand's just gonna shift like protectively to.
I promise you. This is my captain here. I don't do anything without explicit orders. Some of the time.
He's gonna hand you his own.
Okay.
Here, use mine.
I just want to take a look at it, and I'm gonna like hold it up in front of my face, and like, Hooper, can you see this?
Yeah,
This looks really recognizable.
it gives me some ideas. Let me keep looking.
Okay, and I'll give it back, and be like, the other guy's working on finding where you're from.
Okay. So your hard drives.
Heart.
Heart drives?
Heart drive.
Yeah.
Oh. So do those choose you?
No, we don't get chosen by hard drives. We get chosen by the weave. Unless you like me.
Very similar to how coins do.
Right. And then does the heart drive manifest?
It's more of a surgery.
It's very invasive.
It's really similar to the coins.
These very special exemptions, and I'm one of the only few special exemptions I know of, where I was chosen before I even knew what the weave was.
Yeah, I was 15 when they chose me for the coin.
I have this written down somewhere.
How old is Rex? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he's pretty young.
I actually don't know. I don't know where...
I didn't write it in my thing. Nope, I never wrote an age down for... But we did speak about it at one point. I remember us being on a call and speaking about it, and I don't think he's that old. I think he's like 25.
I think he was early 20s.
Yeah, 25, 24.
Because he's old enough to serve in the British Army for a little while, and then work.
Because he was working there for a couple of years.
I think early 20s, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it was about 3 or 4 years ago that I got chosen by the god.
Yeah, I had the coin for 2 years before the bomb.
The bomb?
The bomb?
Yeah, my city got bombed.
Oh, the star bomb.
Fighting, yeah, the star bomb. We were fighting Rita and Rito. Every time I see their names, I just see where you made the note beside it. God's stupid names.
Because it's Rita Repulsa and Rito Repulso, and they're brother and
I
sister, and it's so
hate
fun.
that.
But we were one of the heaviest resistance areas all through the war, and they wanted to make an example, so they charged and released this bomb, and they killed my entire team except me. The coins I showed you, that's their coins. So our coins link us to the grid, kind of like your heart drives do to the weave, I think.
Okay.
And they can be regenerated usually. They're powered by just hope. And when we were broken, there wasn't enough hope left to regenerate these. So it's just been me.
So you're saying you were your world's final hope?
He said the name of the other show.
I wasn't the only one. There were, like I said, there are other teams, but I was the only one left in America, or what used to be America. Everyone surrendered. We were the only ones fighting back. I don't know how things were anywhere else, but I haven't had contact with anyone really in years. I've been on my own fighting against Rita every chance I can I think you were right yesterday. It's been 8 years, I think, at this point. It's hard to remember.
It's a long time to wear one pair of pants.
I've had other pants, just
Stop those
I
pants.
haven't had there's no buildings in the ruins of Angel Grove where I'm at. Was bathing in streams and doing everything I could to just fight back. And now I'm not even there to help. I'm in a world where people are killing each other for, I'm sorry, stupid ass reasons.
Well, genocide.
Like,
preventing a genocide.
Okay,
yeah,
trying to
but
stop a
it
genocide.
started for stupid reasons.
This man is trying to kill one full race of people, and he's trying to bring in the Aryan race. He wants the perfect human. No, it's just blonde hair, blue-eyed people.
So there are no aliens that have bothered you.
Other than the little alien that lives in his body. No.
Yeah, other than your god thing.
God, yeah. No. Not as far as we're aware.
So, barring a threat from people outside, you guys just decided to start murdering each other because you don't like the way someone looks?
Yes.
Not because we don't like the way someone looks, because he doesn't like the way somebody looks.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're all fighting against.
Yeah, we are actively trying to kill him. Nobody wants to fuck him.
But
that's not the point.
Our history is filled with war. Every single era has a war of some other kind.
Yeah, I mean, so did we until the invasion.
Yeah, you had a unification of people. We didn't. We had
we only
the
had
separation and segregation of people.
More division.
Speaking of division. I think you guys are approaching the final stop of Angel Grove, California, which isn't a crater at the moment.
Well,
and I think as you guys are rolling up, you get the final news blast from Ace.
Ace, what can you tell us about your team members? We were told about the loss of Merlin in battle, and our heart breaks for your friend. What can you tell us about Icehouse and Heartbreaker?
First of all, I gotta say, it really is a shame that I wasn't able to be there for Merlin. For all those times through boot and through training, he was there for me. It was really, really heartbreaking, and I can't begin to give you the emotions that I was feeling in that moment. However, I do have to thank my team of Icehouse and Heartbreaker. You know, fun fact, Gary, Eunice, and I, the pilots, we all went to college together. Gary and I played on the football team. There was a little bit of a brotherly rivalry there, but certainly, we were very good at sharing the spotlight together. And of course, Eunice, my college sweetheart, she and I, we have great chemistry on and off the battlefield, and that's all I'll say about that.
I'm gonna put a bullet in his fucking head.
As he says that last bit, I'm gonna pull the Zet to the table. But look at who you're fucking dating. The Casanova of the U.S. Army. You fucking deserve better, Lizette. Fucking prick. Fucking Gary and fucking Eunice. Eunice wants to shag Cordelia, not fucking Gary or Ace. And he was like, I couldn't be there to help Merlin. He's the reason Merlin died. Captain, can we request a transfer? I'll take anybody else.
We can't
so when it
request
comes
a transfer.
Back to the team, can we?
We'll get separated. Nobody else in the fucking United States can deal with you except for me. Don't ask for a transfer. We will kill him ourselves.
Can we swap?
We will stage something.
Can we swap Ace for Declan?
That's actually a very valid point. We will look into that. Hopefully we find you some answers in Angel Grove.
Does U.S. Army
and if we don't,
part of your army?
Welcome to the team. Congratulations.
Welcome in. You are now part of the U.S. Army.
I mean,
to help
fight.
You haven't asked her. That's all we need.
Yeah.
That's all we need. We've got all bases covered now.
Fight the shit that you've been telling me about.
Yeah.
It's easy.
If
you can
easy.
fight me like
You're gonna
that,
love it.
You'll survive all easily.
You're
I
gonna
didn't
love
even use everything against you.
I didn't use everything against you. I have some tricks I've got left up my sleeve.
Lizette, I'm so sorry about all of this.
I think that's where we ended.
Fuck.
I almost threw my headset.
It was so great.
I could still hear it as well, which was making me even more angry.
I told you 4 was gonna be the worst. Oh, and I'm so glad it was Jesse for that one too.
That was amazing.
You know what? You got Jesse, which is like my favorite person in the whole of Laughs and Loot, to do the worst one.